Jamie Rolowitz. We are a large stakeholder in property and businesses in the new tax zone. Are the business owners that don't have retail or that won't have a direct benefit from the new red line, will they be exempt from additional taxes? The mayor may have some input on that. Is there a benefit for me when I don't have retail in the tax district?
Questions relating to whether it's or not there's going to be a tax increase. Obviously, it's very typical in transportation areas that the property values will increase to some extent. So with property value increase, obviously an increase in assessments, an increase in expenses for property owners. So there is some benefit there along with the increase in taxes. Whether or not there's going to be any exemptions given or not, I think that's going to be more on a municipal question, whether or not the local municipalities are going to offer any kind of concessions to property owners. All the reading and all the studying I've done and talks that I have had, I haven't seen much of that. There may be some balance of that.
To what extent has there been increased development along the Lynx line south of Charlotte?
There's been increased development. There has been increase in land values, without a doubt. There are some things that have worked well and other things that haven't worked well.
Do you know what worked well?
You know, some of the real high density, the Lowe's, let's take for the Lowe's, where Lowe's is. I mean, the development of the Lowe's complex, that Lowe's store in that area there has really thrived, if you would. Some of the regions haven't thrived as much. You know, there's got to be the right balance within those areas, and I think, you know, there's going to be some mistakes that are made, and hopefully, and I think everybody is, looking at successes in other regions of the country to go ahead and help evaluate how this line will be moved forward.
Thank you, Tom. I think the question was asking, will every single business within the tax districts be subject to the tax?
The basic rule, as I understand it, and Bill or Mark, you can correct me if I misstate anything, or those that may be more expert on special assessment districts, is one component. It's every revenue producing property participates in the special assessment district. That said, there are planned or discussions to exempt basically two groups. One is single, and it's not revenue producing in a sense, but single family homes that are rental properties. So if you've got, you know, a rental house, if you will, on that property, then that would be exempt. Now conversely, an apartment complex on that would participate and be part of that special assessment district. The interesting thing with the special assessment district, however, is that us as electeds can't, you know, put that tax on you, if you will. It's a special assessment that the property owners themselves have to approve and agree upon. And as I understand it, there's two criteria, and it's kind of like a Venn diagram. It's not mutually exclusive or either or. That it's 50% of the property owners along within that district, and the property owners who represent 66% of the value of that property have to agree to that assessment to occur.